today I'm going to be showing y'all how to start a customized centerpiece business with $0. So the overhead for this is something that your client is going to pay for. So I'm going to just start with that. And what am I talking about when I say customized centerpiece? I'm talking about one of these. So this specific centerpiece is for a sneaker ball that's coming up, and all of these materials, except for a few of them, came from Dollar Tree. I'm going to show you how to do this. It is 30, so if I want to turn it upside down, hold it by the thing, so you don't have like a little flimsy piece. Your profit margin for this, it can be anything you make it. So it could range from $10 up into whatever it is that you want to make it to be. Now, you'll get more exclusive details and things of that nature on my Patreon account. So we'll go through that. But I'm gonna just go through and show you the type of materials that you actually need. So I started cutting this one already, and it was my last one. So y'all just have to bear with me, right? But these are 11 by 17 foam boards, and they actually came from Walgreens. Walgreens allows you to send in your prints, and then you can pick them up and pay once you get there. If you order like a certain amount of them though, they will ask you to put a card on file, and just make sure that they don't charge your card. When you go, you can pay with a different payment method. But I'm gonna walk you through all of those steps as well. These are typically like $16.99 at Walgreens. I said Walmart. I meant Walgreens, y'all. These are typically like $16.99 at Walgreens. However, I love to use a good discount code. Like I'm great for that. And so Walgreens always have a discount going on, especially when it comes to their prints. So right now they have one that's 50 all, and if you use that discount code, you get 50% off. So all 7 of these were like one something, but with the discount, I ended up paying $64. Now, you can go to your local print shop or any of those things to get the same board. There's probably like, Staples do them, other places do them. What you want to do is call around to at least 3 places and get a pricing for them. But let me take that back a little bit, how we even get there. So, for starters, like, I used to when I was younger and stuff, even as an adult, I'm a big DIYer, but I've kind of gotten away from that. Like, I was so big on teaching people about entrepreneurship and all of this other stuff that I started getting away from the stuff that I truly love. And so one of my clients has an event coming up August 5th, a sneaker ball actually, and somehow I ended up having to do some centerpieces, right? And so I'm like, okay, let me get them done. So originally I bought 2 versions. Y'all not on the tripod right now. Y'all actually sitting on the second version of the centerpiece, which I was doing with towel holders. But anyway, so did the centerpiece. It came out really cute, and I'm like, okay, this costed about $22 to make, but again, I didn't have to purchase any of the materials. The client purchased all of the materials, and so I just gave them the rate of what was needed, and they sent the money. I purchased the materials. I made it. Now, I specifically did not charge this person any extras, but when I looked at it, it was about $22 to make each centerpiece, and so I ended up posting it, and I'm like, okay, $35 and up for a customized centerpiece. Now, you can change your pricing based on what it is that you are looking to do, or like how creative you get and all of those things. So I'm going to walk you through all the materials. We're going to go through the pricing. We're going to go through where I got the materials from. Again, remember, you can start this business with $0 because you're not the person that's paying for it. Now, the first time, you do need to have proof of concept, so I will say that. So if you have someone who has an event coming up and you want to try this business, you can also, you can always market it to them and say, hey, I'm making customized centerpieces. Let me make your centerpieces for you. You just buy the materials. I won't charge you for them. That'll be your proof of concept. That's where you can get your photos, get your videos, test out the quality of your product, all of those things. I don't suggest just jumping in and like charging people for it without having a proof of concept. So that's why I mentioned that. So let's look at the materials real quick. So I already showed you the foam board. Now this is what you're going to use to kind of make it that customized piece. So it's like whether they're doing sneakers, whether they want their name, whether they want a certain character or picture, any of those things. This is a file that I pulled off a line. So you're going to go on Google, search for a PNG image of whatever it is that you're looking for, put it into Canva, again, all free things, and you're going to send it to Walgreens or Walmart, CVS, Staples, Office Depot, whatever your preference is. Again, check 3 places to make sure that you price compare or price match, so you can go with whoever has the best price for you or for your client. Print this out. Pick these up. Now you want to use the foam boards, and I'm telling you why you want to use the foam boards. If you use paper, it's going to be more flimsy and the quality isn't going to be as good. So you definitely want to use a foam board because it makes a difference. Now, as you've seen, I had 2 foam boards on each, reason being, and they're going separate ways. Oh, that would have been cute too. And they're going separate ways because once these are all the way cut out, they're going to be like this where you see the tennis shoe on both sides versus having a white background on the back. I probably should have separated those, but okay, so foam boards. These golden hoops is going to serve as a piece of our centerpiece. And the golden hoops are just where we're going to attach the flowers to, and we're going to attach this to our base. These were $2.99. Originally I thought they were $3.99, but they ended up being $2.99. These were $2.99 at Michael's is where I got these from. Now I did notice when I was at Dollar Tree, because most of the materials came from Dollar Tree, what I did notice was that Dollar Tree has some hoops like just like this. However, I had already purchased this one from Michael's, and Dollar Trees were like a different shade of gold. Now they also had the reefs there, and so like the metal reefs, and it's just the base of it, and the reefs, I was also thinking of grabbing those because you can use like some garden clippers and just cut the rings out, but they're all, again, they're different sizes, so you use whatever works for you. But these are what we use, $3.99. These bases right here came from Michael's as well. Now they do have these at Dollar Tree, but at Dollar Tree they're $1.25 because the Dollar Tree just isn't $1 anymore. But these bases were 99¢ at Michael's, so these are 99¢. These numbers we're gonna add on here to serve as table numbers. So I didn't add these yet, but we're gonna paint these and add those onto each centerpiece. Paint. So this is only for like, again, if you're gonna add certain pieces and you wanna change the color of them. You will need a hot glue gun. This hot glue gun came from Michael's as well. That's hot. It came from Michael's as well, and it was $3.99, so $3.99. And then the glue sticks came from there as well, and I think these were about the same thing, like $3.99 and $4. Now they do have a kit where they come in together, but it was like $10 and some change, so I bought them separately to save like $1 and some change or whatever. You'll need like paintbrushes or something to, use for your paint. For this specific centerpiece, we're using flowers. So these are artificial flowers that came from Dollar Tree. So each one was $1.25. Again, you want to do your proof of concept because then you'll know how much of your material you actually need. And then these pieces, like this is just some adhesive. This is 6 foot. This one came from Dollar Tree as well, $1.25. Now, I felt that I was going to run out of these, so I grabbed some of these because they didn't have any more. And again, they're still adhesives. They're really close. They're a little bit different because they don't have the rhinestones, but they're very, pretty much the same. This I'm taking back to Michael's. This was $3.99. It's a glitter roll of the same type of adhesive. However, I just grabbed it just in case I ran out of the other. Well, I actually grabbed it before I seen those adhesive wraps, the pro wraps. But that's neither here nor there. These are going back. Foam boards, you're gonna need, or foam pieces, you're gonna need foam pieces. These were $1.25 at Dollar Tree. Now I'll tell you, if you like want to invest in better material, you can go to like Walmart or order online from Amazon, and that's probably better because you can purchase them in bulk. So the price you're going to end up spending for multiple of these from Dollar Tree, if you're doing a whole bunch of them, is going to end up being more than it would be if you would have ordered from Amazon or Walmart. Now, Dollar Tree was fine for these because I truly only needed like 2 or 3 of these because they come with 4 inside of them and for the size of the centerpieces. But yeah, that's that. And I think that's it. Oh, you want some scissors or cutting materials. So one of these came from Dollar Tree as well, and these were, they have different blades inside of them. So with these cutters, like both cutters, and this is good for making sure that you get like the little pieces that's in your design. But my scissors is what I use like for majority of the cutting because I don't know, it was just easier and I wasn't about to fool around with that. This little mat is so I don't scratch my floor up. I'm on my table right now, so I judge your mother. Not me, but yeah. So let's get started with the actual pieces. So y'all don't see me like change positions for a second because it's easier to work from this way. So first thing first, you want your base. These are actually like little hanger things, but over here we improvise. So we cut these off. No more. Those are gone. They're wood shadow boxes is what they are. This little piece you can leave on there, that doesn't matter, but you're gonna use the side that has like the metal piece on there. Boom. So we're gonna sit this here. Our hot glue gun is warming up. And so we're gonna get a foam board. I have some that's already for this up. We're gonna use those. I need a pillow for my knees. Cause yeah, this doesn't feel too hot. I'll be back. Oh, my man. So if you're not running this on the table, and you like me, you might want to have something for your knees. So for purposes of my knees, we're going to just go ahead and use this little mat, my yoga mat here. Alright, so it does not matter if you go this way or this way. This is going to be to stick the flowers inside. So first, we're going to put our glue stick in the packet here. I guess we got to clear this out because there's some glue stuck. Technical difficulties. We have glue stuck in here. So I'm just gonna say, if you see glue like pile up or build up as you're working, go ahead and take care of that immediately. So that way you don't have to do this. But I'm just using a little cutter thing that we have to kind of carve it out. And you wanna do it while it's hot because it makes it easier. Because once this glue hardens, it's like a whole different ballgame. And if you don't know an easier way to do that, don't hesitate to chime in. But here we go. Okay. I probably will like I'm sure I'll make like a shorter version of this, but at least y'all get to see the issues in real time. So, come on. Well, there we go. So this little thing was stuck in the back of the glue gun. And of course, like I said, if you clear it out while you're gone, you won't have to worry about it. You can just get rid of it. And boom. Alright. So next, I'm gonna stick this. I pushed the back of this before. Usually, like just use this little handle thing here, but seeing that we have some right in there. Alright, and then you just glue this here. And oh. Okay. And it dries pretty quickly, so there go your face. Now, after you get your base inside, we wanna, oh, I forgot I had to do it this way. Okay, so originally when I made these, what I did was I took this, I broke it, and I stuck it into the foam pieces. Because the quality of the Dollar Tree foam, I didn't think that was a great idea because it started to come out. So what I did the second time around was I broke them and I glued the metal pieces to this wood base because that was a better quality. So that's what we're gonna do here. And so to break it, I kind of just bent it a little bit. You can cut it, or if you got, like I said, garden clippers, you could do that too. But literally just broke it. And so these, ouch, so these little metal pieces, we're going to actually super glue down to the base of the wood. And so I think I'm going to put it on the metal. And it's up to you if you want to put it on the metal, put it on the wood. You still gonna have to go over it and kind of like clump it up a bit. But you do what works for you. I'm not judging either way. Alright, now the thing with a hot glue gun, that glue be gluing, baby. Like, it be dripping everywhere and all type of stuff. But, you know, so just be mindful of that. So once you get it on there, you do want to like hold it on there for a second and give it a moment to dry. And then also go ahead and go over it with more glue. Like secure it basically. Secure it like you're trying to secure your bag, Bookie. Okay. So you can see like how cheap that foam is because like every time it hits, you see it like literally breaking up. So again, you decide on the quality of the material you want to use. For this specific project, it was fine because you're not gonna really see that foam or anything like that. And it did a great job of holding the flowers like I needed to. Also, this is a mini glue gun. If you can afford to invest in a bigger one, I highly suggest it because those little glue sticks do be like they're not really quickly. So I had to grab some extra ones from like Dollar Tree, but we'll see. I may not need to use them, and if I don't need to use them, I'll probably take them back. And then you can kind of like, while the glue is still warm, position it if you need to. That's what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of molding it to how I want it to. And you can push it into the foam some, like it's not that it can't go into the foam at all. It's just that thing of like, make sure it's glued to the base. Don't let, like I said, when you have a thicker foam, like that white foam, it's a thicker foam and it's more so like better quality of foam. And so you can stick those in there. But for these, we're just gonna, so it's already, you know, doing what it's doing. I'm gonna go ahead and put some more on there because I'd rather be safe than sorry. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, y'all gonna need some skewer sticks. They have two, so I do have two versions. They have shorter ones, they have longer ones. You can use those little craft sticks, whatever you desire. I have one that was already broken, but we are gonna need these. Right now I'm gonna use it to push the glue in the back, like Okay, but when I said the mini sticks, once the glue gets shorter, what you'll find is it feels like it's not coming out. And you can always just stick another glue stick in there, but because I'll be like wanting to, I don't know why I do it. Don't give me the line to y'all. I don't know why I do it. But I just use the back of this skewer stick to stick the glue in there to get it to come out. But you can also just stick another glue stick in there. But that's not really what this is going to be made for. This is going to be used, well, y'all will see in a minute. Okay. So I'm just pushing some more glue out because I want to make sure like this ring is really the base of your entire centerpiece. So if the ring falls, your whole centerpiece is over with, and you don't want that. So you want to make sure that it's secured, which means that I'm packing it with the glue for that specific reason. Okay. I really miss my other phone because I could have been doing this and Instagram at the same time. But it's cool because we just gonna put this video on Patreon. And yes. Now my Patreon is so beneficial because there's over like 7 years of content inside of my Patreon account, y'all. And like you have everything from business documents, videos, and you have how-to trainings, you have behind-the-scenes content, just how to start businesses, like everything. Like I told y'all, I'm done teaching about entrepreneurship. However, like the files, the information, it does still live, and it lives on my Patreon. It's $28 a month. I do upload in there frequently. So you'll always have some new content. You'll get to see the things that I'm working on behind the scenes. I have a new project that I'm working on. And so you'll get, access to that. So it's worth the $28. Like I said, people eat that away per month, every month. Why not invest it into something that will bring you a return as long as you do the work? Okay. So I think I have enough glue on here. And kind of how I test it is, once I let it dry, I kind of just like move it around a bit and see like, okay, is it moving, is it not? So I'm gonna kind of let that be for a moment, let that dry, do what it does. Yeah, let it dry and get a little bit more stable. Like the more it dries, you'll see that it's not wiggling. But that's all right. Alright, on to the next. So our flowers. And you can do that in any way. You can do your flowers or your base. I guess we'll do the base next. So this little ribbon adhesives. I'm not about to use those scissors for that. We just gonna use our hands and go ahead and tear that little thing apart. And you can cut these if you want, or you can just do it right off of the thing. Whatever that meant. And so basically, you're just gonna put a little bit of glue. I just put like, I don't know, like one little line. Well, I guess I might. I just put 3 lines to make it secure. You start from where your base is. And I like these because I didn't have to like cut them or resize them or anything. They literally were the perfect size. And so you literally just glue and stick here. I hope y'all can see that. And then rinse, wash, repeat, going all the way around. You can even do like a zigzag line. I think I like that better. Do the zigzag, y'all. Don't do the 3 lines. We're not wasting glue over here. Do the little zigzag. And don't put too much because you don't want that glue to like come through your design or anything. I mean the rhinestones or anything, because then it's gonna look a little tacky. You want it to look as quality, like you want it to have a great quality. So you don't need a whole bunch, you just need enough to get the job done and make it wide enough so that it's actually sticking. Okay, keep going around. And I mean, you could like paint these bases or whatever. Now, Michael's only had like 6 of the gold boots. So I had to get 2 in silver. And so we're gonna spray paint those 2 silver ones to make sure that it's gold. Okay. We have 2 more parts here. Yes. Now, you'll probably see a lot more DIY projects from me for like the next couple of months because, as y'all know, I relocated to Houston. And so I'm about to DIY my whole house. Like, baby, no, y'all about to see me do all type of stuff. I follow this girl on Instagram named Nicole J, and she's always doing DIY stuff, and she gave me some really great ideas about like a customized headboard, like all type of stuff. So y'all about to see all type of stuff, me and the kids' room, the living room, the dining room, and everything else. So between her, TikTok, and YouTube, baby, we about to transform. But anywho, and then you just want to cut. And these have like little, I guess, nets maybe, in between the rhinestones, so you can literally just cut the net. Okay, I want this corner to be all the way glued down, so you just add that. And that's the thing with a hot glue gun, it does string that glue. So that's why I say, like, be cautious with the amount you're using for that reason. And don't be like cheesy with your stuff. If you see something lifting or out of place, like, take your time with it, fix it. Especially if it's for someone else, like, you don't want them to get their stuff and be like, what's that? What's that? Why is it like that? It could have been better. And all of that other stuff. So as you see, this is, so if you notice that when we first did this and it wasn't all the way dry, it was still a little bit movable. So when you do it, like, make sure you position it the way you want, because once it's dry, baby, quality who, quality where, it's over here break dancing. Boo. Fall, break where? Okay. Dollar Tree where? Okay. Back to the bed. Back to business. What's next? We're gonna do our flowers next. So they originally wanted roses, but what I also found out about Dollar Tree is that their roses were seasonal. So they only have fall flowers right now. So I found these little red bushes. Again, you could order roses off of anywhere. I got these little white ones to just add some, extra to it. And I like to keep some of the stem. So we just gonna like follow it. Oh, I wonder, I could probably do this. It's a little gnat or ant. It's an ant. It's a sugar ant. That's nasty. But anyways, like, out here in Houston, I found that they have a lot of those. I really don't like killing bugs, y'all, so I'm sorry, God, that I just had to do that. But I ain't want them to crawl up my pants. An ant crawled up my pants, like a week or two ago. I wasn't at home, though. Okay, this didn't work the way I wanted it to work. I actually used my scissors for this. I just wanted to see if I could use something different. Like, if it would be easier. It's not. So, use your scissors. Bend it a little bit first, though. Bend this. Oh, wait. Actually, that might have been easier. I don't know. So, that's why. Let's see. Let's test the theory one more time. And then I'll tell y'all what was easier. So, again, bend it a little bit. To where you wanted it. I was telling y'all how to act proud of my pants. Okay, so my kids did a pop-up shop selling them lemonade, like, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, that's easier. Use that little cutting tool because I'm about to show y'all the difference. When you use the scissors, you gotta like bite with it. Like, excuse me, man, what did I do to you? You know, ma'am. So, well, no, that was easier today. Y'all showing out. I don't know. Use what makes sense to y'all. Whether you want to use the scissors or the cutter, whatever works for you. They both are option. But okay, kids did a pop-up shop. They did the pop-up shop, and I was getting this shirt made, and I had sat down on like the little curb or whatever. And so apparently an ant crawled up on me. So the girl like, oh, it's an ant on your pants. So I tried to knock it. I'm like, did I get it? And she's like, no, it went inside your pants. So I reached inside my pants and I'm like, damn, I don't feel that. Okay, forget it. Next thing you know, I felt that little heifer biting my leg. And I'm over there like jumping. So I had to like, I'm like, y'all, I'm not digging in my stuff. I had to dig in there and get it out. It was just crazy, y'all. It was crazy. So that's why I put that. Because I don't want ants in my pants. It didn't feel good. I currently don't have my pants, obviously, so that really wouldn't feel good. We don't need ants crawling nowhere they ain't supposed to be. Okay. Boom. Alright, so we got our red flowers. I have some white ones already cut, but anyways, the white ones. Now these green pieces, I did use a few of those. I didn't use too many of them, but I think I thought it just gave it like a cute little look by using those. That was the other thing with the scissors. Like, they tried to hurt my damn thumbs, but that's because my hands be, I'm not claiming nothing. I'm not going to say I have anything. I'm just going to say they bother me. And you can make your stems as long or short as you want them, but you do need to have some sort of stem. Other than when you get into the side, like you can pop these straight off like this and just glue them on, but I use a different method. So I'm gonna show y'all real quick. So that's that. So bring your little sturdy little base back over here. And this part is pretty much however you want to deck it out. You start to like just put your flowers, stick them into your foam. You can spread them a little bit if you want. Fill your whole foam board up with the flowers. Now, what I also did, I'm going to show you the trick that I used for this. Now, you can glue these. You can super glue these. I forgot to tell y'all about the zip ties. See, that's why it's important to subscribe to my Patreon, because the tools will be listed there. Y'all, I done lost the damn zip ties. Oh, no, there you go. These, you supposed to be able to get from Dollar Tree. I went to like 4 different Dollar Trees and couldn't find these. I just so happen to have them from when I moved from Ohio. So we use those, and we're going to use those until we don't have any more, and then when we don't have any more, we are going to glue them, because the other one, like some of them are glued on there. But anyways, this is why another reason why you want to keep some of your stem on there, because it's easier to use the zip ties when you are tying them to the side than it is to glue them. Like the glue just gets a little messy at times. So this, what we're gonna do is again bend. So we got 3 of these. It sounds like my kids looking. So we got 3. So we're gonna take these, and you kind of just position them how you want on the side to make sure y'all can see that. going up the side. And you don't have to overdo the flowers or anything like that, but you know. And then we're gonna take our zip tie. You're gonna wrap that around. The zip tie it's secure. It's like I said, it's less messier than the glue, and it gets the job done the way it needs to be done. So we're gonna do that. Put this in, and we pull it. Okay. When I originally was doing this, I had somebody holding it for me. So right now we're just gonna improvise. But got a kid, a partner, any of those things? Come here, hold this for me real quick. That's all you gotta say. And pull your stems down. And then cut your little piece off. I just realized how glue gun had a holder, so I just wanted to fix it out. And then you just cut the long piece off. And there you have it. And that's just a little easier than the glue. And you can kind of move them and reposition them if you need to. And so those we're gonna make go all the way up the side. After that is at the side, and I guess I'll just finish it real quick for y'all. Well, let me just show you how to do the tennis shoe. Once you finish with your flowers going up the side, yes, Bookie. You want to take this, like these I already pre-cut. And so, like for the sides of these, you can use your cutter and you can cut them out like that. But again, I'm using my scissors. Now this part is like, hurry up and get it over with. Because the foam boards be. But what you'll notice is when you use your scissors, you get something like, it's not the best cut, which is why I like using those little pieces to go in, or those little cutters to go back in and kind of just carve it up the way that I need it to be. And you want to get as close to the tennis shoe as possible, or the design as possible. Because, yeah, it needs to give tennis shoe. It doesn't need to give choppy choppy bang bang. Okay, whatever that is. And once you're done with cutting both sides, you're gonna put your super glue. Now remember, when you do these in canvas, so I put 2 shoes or 2 designs on one. Because you wanna put them this way, you need to flip one of the designs. So if this is this way, you need to flip one that way. So your designs on the paper should look like this. They should be going in 2 different directions. So that way when you take them, they'll be able to be on both sides. When you glue these, you are going to break off the skewer like this. And again, your height is on you, like how high you want it and things of that nature. The sharp part is what's gonna go into the foam. So you're gonna glue this to one side, put it like this, and then you're gonna stick it right into the middle of it. And at the end, you'll have this. And that's how you make a DIY customized centerpiece for $0 for you as the creator, as the business owner. You are passing over your fees to your client. Remember, get proof of concept first. If you have $20, $22 to go and invest inside of your materials, go ahead. You don't have to do a super large design. You can, like I said, play around with the materials. You at different stores. If you can find the materials differently, you can go to the thrift store and find some of these materials as well and create centerpieces out of this. You don't just have to use wood bases. You can use the glass base. You got so many different options. So go ahead. What you waiting for? Go start your business with $0 and go make you some money. Be great on purpose, true. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to this video, to my YouTube, follow my Patreon. $28 a month, you'll get a ton of materials, and not only will you get access to videos like this that actually teaches you the process, but you'll get access to videos that is going to teach you the business aspect of it, how to position your business, what documents you need to have in place, how to gain more clients, how to market your business, and a ton of other things. I won't be doing one-on-one sessions anymore. I won't be doing strategy calls anymore or any of those things after today. So all of those things you'll get on my Patreon. You'll also get a chance to see all of the behind the scenes work that I do, the new projects that I'm working on, the people that I'm working with, and so much more. So don't forget to subscribe to that Patreon.